Today I'm joined by Sydney and Sierra Hunter, twin sisters on our women's basketball team. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So how have you guys been spending your time over the last couple months since we've been away from the Coliseum?
So pretty much we've been doing as little as we can because my dad is high risk, and so it's really important that me and Sierra try and stay in as much as we can. So we kind of built up a small group with me, her, and one of our closest friends to work out every single day at the park. We run miles, we'll do drills in the grass, and then we go home and eat, watch Netflix, Hulu, and maybe read a book or something. But we've been trying to keep it limited.
So looking ahead a little bit, what is the first thing you guys plan on doing when things really go back to normal?
Going to play basketball. Like, I can't remember the last time I was able to go play pickup. Like, it's just so bad at home. Like, the hoops are down, or I haven't seen my teammates forever. So that's the first thing I want to get back to.
What about you?
I would say the same thing. I got to spend time with family, and you can FaceTime your friends and all that, but we haven't been able to scrimmage basketball for a long time. And so, you can do all the drills that you want, but real-time basketball is the best practice, in my opinion.
So growing up in Charlotte, how important was it for you guys to play close to home when making your college decision?
Actually, I didn't really care where I went, far or close, but when Rock Hill, we've always been around the Rock Hill area because we always used to stop here for gas on the way to my grandma's house. So it's kind of like, Winthrop, this cool, it's nice. But when I really came here and came on a visit, I was like, how long has this been back here? Because I have never seen this beautiful campus before. And it made it so much easier knowing that if I got tired of school or I was upset, I could always just go home for a night, get a home cooked meal, talk to my parents. So when I committed to Winthrop, it had a huge factor in the location.
For me, location wasn't as important um, unless we both got a scholarship to the same school. I've never been apart from Sierra, so I don't really know how to do that. For me to just go ahead and move, somewhere and be expected to do it on my own, I'm sure I could figure it out, but I think college is the best place for us to start learning how to, separate ourselves. And so Winthrop was one of the few schools that gave us an offer together. And so that was a really, really important thing. And it was a bonus that they were, within driving distance of my parents. So my parents have never missed any of my games. And so that's always been really important to me. So I'm not sure distance would have mattered if I would have gotten a scholarship somewhere else with her. But with Winthrop being willing to have both of us, that was the selling point for me.
So there's going to be a lot of new faces on the floor for women's basketball this season. What are your expectations for the upcoming season?
Honestly, I just want to win. I want to build on all the new freshmen, the transfers, our new coach. I just want to take advantage of the opportunity and really turn it around. We kind of improve. They're improving every year, and I kind of want to jump out there. Everybody's like, Winthrop, where did that come from? I'm just excited to finally kind of mesh together because I feel like team chemistry is really important off the floor. So it's when this Corona thing passes, I'm really looking forward to being able to get to know everybody personally, and I feel like it'll be perfect on the floor. I think it'll be just fine.
For me, I'm not so necessarily worried about wins because I know that's eventually going to come. And then if you're worried about wins so much, that adds so much stress to the team. But I'm trying to build a culture. It's so important, and I come from a high school program that had a culture. They knew what needed to be done in order to get wins, but it was also fun in the process because everybody knew their part, everybody was contributing, and you could actually see progress in what you were doing. And so I feel like it's so important that we come in welcome these new girls in and kind of learn how to build a sturdy program together and keep it going for years to come, because you can't, I'm going to reference the men's basketball team. they're so successful because Coach Kelsey has built a culture within that program, and the boys know what is expected of them, and that's exactly what I know we can do, and I'm looking forward to us getting that done.
And hold each other accountable this season.
Yeah.
So this off season probably looks a little bit different for you guys than it typically would. How are you staying active and preparing for the upcoming season?
Well, we're running in the blazing heat at least once a day, trying to get a mile in. If it's just a mile or we decide to do something and substitute for the mile, try to get outside time and stay active for at least 30 minutes to an hour at least. It's just something to make sure that, because it's easy to sit around and eat and watch TV all day, but I know it's important that when we are able to get back that we are ready.
Yeah, I mean, even if we can't get to a hoop yet, there's so many things that you can do to get your body ready. So, agility drills, making sure your balance is good, jumping, working on those muscles that, you pretty much forget about, those type of things we can, occupy our time with. But yesterday actually was the first time that the team or the returners had a weightlifting. We went to weightlifting, and we did lifting and conditioning. And our coach brought us these exercise masks with filters in them. And, it was a little bit harder to breathe than usual, but, it's just going to take some adjusting. But I actually, I didn't know how it was going to look exercising with a bunch of people in the Coliseum because it was indoors. But it worked. Everybody was socially distanced, and everybody did focus on what they were doing. And, I didn't have to take off my mask or anything, but Coach Nat slowly walking us through it. So I feel like we're going to be okay.
Okay, so I'm a twin too. I have a twin sister, so I understand the bond and competitiveness that you guys share. So I wanted to ask you guys a couple questions, and you can just let me know which twin the question best applies to.
Okay.
All right. Who's a better dancer? Who's most likely to sleep through the alarm clock?
Definitely me.
Oh, she said through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did that today.
Yeah.
Who takes longer to get ready?
Probably me.
Her.
Whose room is the messiest?
It's not messy. It's just Sydney's like a little OCD. That's what that is.
Who gets better grades?
I do. I get better grades.
It's
consistently me.
Who's funnier?
Me.
She is.
Who's most likely to sleep through practice?
No.
I don't think
I would never.
If anybody, if we had to pick,
it would probably me, but never me. I would never do that.
Who has better taste in music?
Me.
I say her.
Me.
Who's the better cook?
She is.
And who wins in a game of one-on-one?
No, it's me, because every time I beat her, she gets mad.
No.
She goes in the house, and then she tells my dad.
No. I disagree.
We might just have to agree to disagree on that one.
Yeah, because no.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time today. It was great chatting with you.
Thanks.
No problem.
I can't wait to see you guys at the Coliseum soon.
Yeah.
We can't wait either.